Hey friends, I'm going to read a book about simple machines. This is for science. We're going to talk about different simple machines and how we use them and how they help us do work. That's what machines do. They help us do work. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Oops, wrong way. Here we go. Okay. Hi, my name is Katie. I use simple machines all the time to help me do things. Inclined planes, can you say that? Inclined planes, like the ramp we have outside our classroom. Inclined planes and wheels are really important to me because they make it possible for me to move in my wheelchair. Simple machines are tools that make it easier to do a job. So you can see this girl, the way she gets around is in a wheelchair. If we only had stairs, she could not come up to our classroom. But since we have a ramp, that is an inclined plane, that's another name for a ramp, is inclined plane. You see it? Okay, if we didn't have an inclined plane, she would not be able to get up to our classroom. But since we do have that simple machine, it helps her do work, which is to get up to the classroom. Now we're going to talk about a different machine, a lever. Can you say that? Lever. A lever is a type of simple machine that helps lift heavy objects. A lever has two pieces, a fulcrum and a bar or board. I always think of a teeter-totter when I think about levers. When you put something on one side of the lever, you can push on the other side to lift it up. For something that is really heavy, you can move the fulcrum, the pieces the board sits on, so this red piece right here, the fulcrum, to make one side longer. This will make it easier to lift a heavy object. So you can use a lever with a fulcrum to help lift objects up. Another simple tool, is a pulley. You've seen our light shades in our classroom. We have these. When you pull on the string, you pull down on the string and the shades go up. A pulley is another type of simple machine. A pulley can be used to lift or pull something heavy. A pulley, can you say that with me? A pulley uses a rope and a wheel. So it uses two things, a rope and a wheel. So here we have the rope that you pull down on for the shades, and a wheel is up top. Okay, a rope and a wheel. The wheel moves as you pull on the rope to lift or pull something. I always think of a window blinds. When I pull the string down, the blinds move up. So on these blinds, when we pull down on the string, the blinds go up, and when we let go of the string goes up and the blinds go down. That's a pulley. I use a wheel every day. In fact, most people do. Wheels can move many heavy things: cars, bikes, buses, and trucks. All of us use wheels to move. Turn the wheels on my wheelchair to help me move from place to place. She uses wheels to get around. Inclined planes, like this slide, you see the slide? That's also an inclined plane, are also helpful simple machines. When I need to go upstairs, I have to use an inclined plane because I cannot use the stairs. A ramp, like we have outside our classroom, is an inclined plane, and I can use it to get up to the next level. Slides are inclined planes that kids use every day. So here we have an inclined plane. Which is easier, jumping off the top or going down the slide? The slide is easier. It helps us do something. It makes work easier because it's a simple machine called an inclined plane. Just like a ramp. A slide and a ramp are kind of similar. They're kind of the same. Now you know all about simple machines. They really are helpful tools to move things when something is too heavy, to push, to pull, or to lift. Can you say those words? Push, pull, or lift. That's what simple machines do. Try using a simple machine to help you. I've got to get back to work. Have fun. All right. Now, let's see. We have some assignments. Okay, so the assignments that you're going to do are for simple machines. Go down here. Okay. So how do we lift a boulder? We could use a lever to lift it up in the air. How will you pull this bag? We could use a pulley to pull with a rope and a wheel to pull the bags. How will you roll the ball? We could push it with our hands. How will you move the train? Okay, here we have a pulley. You see this is a pulley, a wheel, and a rope. Here we have a lever on the back of a hammer. Did you know a hammer has a lever? Here we have some wheels. Here's an inclined plane, looky there, going up to the truck. If we didn't have this inclined plane, it would be hard putting all that stuff in the truck. Here's another inclined plane. Here's a lever, pulley, lever, wheels, pulley, lever, lever, inclined plane, inclined plane. So here it says illustrate about how you would pick up your teacher. So think about how you could pick me up. You're not strong enough to pick me up, are you? I don't think so. But what if you had a lever? Show me how you would pick me up with a lever on this one, okay? Here on this assignment, it says illustrate and write about how you pulled your teacher. Could you pull me across the carpet? Maybe not. But if you had a pulley with a wheel and a rope, you might be able to pull me. Show me how you could pull me right here on this assignment. On this assignment, it says search for items that have an inclined plane. So go back to the story and listen again. Which one of these are inclined planes? Circle them and color them. Inclined planes. Here, I want you to draw 4 objects that have wheels. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Think of 4 different things that have wheels and draw 4 different pictures of 4 different things that have wheels. Here, I want you to illustrate and write about how you can use a simple machine. So we talked about machines and what they do. How could you use one to help you do work? All right, I'll see you next time. Thank you, friends.